on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am about to go and show you the rest of the house and the yard. I just saw this right here. My daughter wrote home here. Her name plus home. Gotta love that. Marking her territory. Anyway, I'm gonna give you guys a quick update, quick tour. I'll give you a small update on why I haven't been posting as much, and now I'm gonna give you the walkthrough. I'm in the backyard. It is freezing out here today, like freezing. So I got a lot of layers on. But we're gonna get through this. So start back here. I'm in the back along the side of the house that nobody ever really walks up on. It's got a couple flat hills, little things like that. But let me, made it over here. You guys can see the porch. Everything's just being worked on. We're gonna keep building on this place. It's got some work that needs to be done, of course. Nothing's perfect, especially if it ain't brand new. And even new stuff's not perfect. That's why they have recalls. But anyway, here we are. I think it's a good day to go explore the yard. So let me show y'all what we got set up here. All right, this is the view standing next to the porch. So sun is out really bright. So this is the porch here, the stairs. I'm standing on the little walk path here. I'm not sure if I can zoom in. Oh, I can. There we go. You see that? I have a hanging Coke bottle there. And then I have another bottle. You may not be able to see it. I don't want to put my finger in front of the screen. It might be super big, but right there at the very top of the screen is the green bottle swaying in the wind. Those are my two in-tree moving targets for my pellet guns that I'm still able to shoot from this distance. Let me see if I can zoom in even further. Ooh, I can. It's hard to stay steady at this angle, but yeah, that's right there. All right. And then, if you can see down there, some little orange right past that plant. Right in the leaves, there's some orange stuff right there. And that orange piece is my plink targets. They're like right, where's my hand at? Right here on the ground. I'm gonna zoom back in so you can see. But yeah, those are my little plink targets down there. They're orange. One of them is actually flipped up. There's 5 of them. And I realized that with my pellet rifle, if I hit them just right, that they will actually flip up and sit on top of the other ones. And I'm gonna walk down here now and I'm gonna show you that to you. So if you shoot them and you hit them center on, they actually flip up. Because I was thinking they won't reset. They was like, oh, they're supposed to reset. I got CO2 BB guns, and my girls got CO2 handguns, and I bought I bought a break barrel 22 pellet gun, and I hit that thing from no more than about 10 yards or so, maybe 15 yards or so away, and sure as the day, when that sucker hit, pink, flipped right on over. So here, now I'm closer up on it, because you can see how the house is back in the background. So I'm gonna walk up on it so I can show you right now. So again, there's the bottle. Like, it used to be a whole bottle. It had labels on it. As you can see, we have most definitely been putting in work from a distance over there. I mean, I got enough BBs in the bottom of this thing to pretty much load a couple clips back up. Get all that water out of there. But yeah, if you can see, there's pellets and BBs in there. Because we've just been shooting everything. The BBs, everything. I can hit everything from that porch. From where we are to that porch, coming out of the front, coming out of the door to the porch, I'm out here popping these things. So then there's my small little plink targets I got off of Amazon. And as you can see, you hit them, and that one flipped up when I hit it. It flipped up there. You hit the rest of them, they flip up, and then you shoot the top one, and it resets them all, which is awesome. Because I didn't think it worked. I just actually never had a powerful enough caliber to hit it and make it work. So I got that. And this is where we're gonna start getting into the thick of it, because you can see down there, there's some water. That's my little stream right there. And that stream that stream goes and goes and goes and wraps around down in here. So we're gonna take a peek into all of that. But I'm gonna show you the one that's just hard to see. This one up here. This one is much, much harder to hit. We actually put targets on it from a distance so you can actually see it. And as you can see, we've been tearing into these targets from a distance. Some of them have just been stripped straight across and just strip it out. Like that 22, it ain't no joke as far as power goes, but you just got to be accurate. There's like one actual BB in the bottom of this thing. So that lets me know right there that at some point we got a BB into this thing, and it stayed. But yeah, those are just my hanging targets. They're just kind of up there on some string. I can always get them down whenever I want. But you guys did not come here to see me show you strings on a bottle. You came to see me get stuck in the woods looking through stuff. So let's go on this journey then. This is the first place I came when I first got here. This path right here. There's a little path that leads, I'm gonna try to show it to you. It's hard to see, but you can see there's a walking path. There's some sort of path here, even animals and something, because I'm the only person that lives here. I'm the only person that comes back here. Nobody from the other neighborhoods come this way. So this is strictly humans and animals. And so far I've noticed that I got like 2 of everything here. I had 2 hawks in my yard on the tree the other day. I have 2 coyotes run through the backyard the other day. The same 2 deer keep running through my yard every day. We got possums running through the yard every day. We got, what's them other bandits called? Raccoons. We got raccoons running through the yard every day. I mean, it's just non-stop creature life around here. So it's like Noah's Ark. Hopefully the leaves are not too gone. But yes, a stick of barbs. But I'm wearing my big boots today, boy. I got my outdoor water boots on. But there's places like this that I haven't been. Let's look at this. See, this is the very back of my yard. This is like a little ramp. Now, if somebody knows what this is or what this is possibly called, please let me know, because my father came back here and was like, look, you got a boat ramp back here. And I'm like, nah, that wouldn't be a boat ramp. That's way too steep. It's some sort of runoff. It's some sort of catcher. But I'm actually afraid to try to walk down this thing because the camera don't really show it. But let me see. I mean, that is a straight drop. That's like a slide. It's like literally, it's a slide. I would have to go down this. I would not be able to walk back up this without being on all fours. So this is definitely not the way down. But this is the first spot I came to when I first moved here. This is about, you know, a good distance of what I've seen. I have not walked the stream at all back up this way. You can see there's all kinds of crap that washed off back here, because at some point we believed that this was higher. Like, we believe the water came up higher. This was a much bigger area full of water, and now it's down to wherever this trickle is, because somebody dammed it up either back that way or back that way. And I'm assuming both, because the way the water seems to run, it runs down here, and if you can see right over here, it kind of goes down here and it drops off. And I used to think it wrapped around that way, but it turns out the water is going that way to somewhere else behind all these other people's houses. So I don't actually know where that creek leads to, and I do want to explore it. But then the part I do know about is this side this way, which is coming from the street, and that's all where all the bigger water is. I was telling you about all the big puddles are that way, and they come down this way, and then they all connect here and go that way. So I would like to know where that's going or where that's coming from. I know where the other one's coming from. So yeah, I would like to kind of just, I want to see. I would kind of, it's like a Monday right now after the new year. I mean, it's like the 10th or something today. And I'm just like, it's been a long morning. And all of a sudden I was just like, the baby's asleep. I just ate. I'm like, I want to explore. So I put my big boy boots on. And now I'm about to go. I'm gonna go down the only way I actually know how to get down. I mean, I can actually walk off the edge of here, but I have not done that. So I have no idea how sturdy the ground is, or if the ground will accept me, because I am 220 plus pounds and I am not to be played with. You do not want me standing on you. So yeah, it's nice. It's just, now I'm gonna show you this walk path here. This is me coming down. I probably should have put a GoPro on, But yeah, I see that there's all kinds of crap back here. Broken six, somebody's an old bike. You know, there's a lot of downed trees back here, but then there's also sewers and, you know, various things like that. So the wildlife situation around here is real. It's real out here. But yeah, see, you see the water it's flowing. The water is beautiful. That's why I keep wanting to get close enough to it. I need to find out if something lives in this water that's not a snake or a moccasin of some sort. I mean, this is Georgia. We got all the most poisonous things in the world here in Georgia. See, it's hard for me to take my eyes off it. I'm kind of looking at the water, but I'm also kind of like looking with my eyes and not the camera. So you got to forgive me if you're a little off from where I'm looking at compared to what you see. But the water is beautiful. I can see my daughter's been back down here. There's footprints down here. But yeah, when I first came here, there was so many down leaves that the water was blocked up. It looked like dams all the way back that way. It just looked like dams. And, you know, it's a lot shallower here. I can see the bottom now. But I see that there are shells of some sort of something in here. It's a sandy bottom. So that's kind of different. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in Georgia, so there's a lot of red clay. So right now, I got a little rock bank right here. This is all rocks. Looks like the kind of rocks you'd buy at a garden center to make your yard look good. And then we got the water, which is pretty. But then I'm looking here, like after you step off of this dirt, this is Georgia red clay. After you step off of this dirt, it turns into sand right there. That's sand. And then the whole bottom of this is sand. And I've been just staring. There's a little eddy right here. I'm watching the water kind of spin out. But from what I can see from here, there's definitely nothing living in these pockets of water. So anyway, I'm going to continue on down a little further. Now I'm back kind of behind my neighbor's house. I've always just wanted to see what this creek was hitting on. My daughter's been back here so many times. I don't know how long this stick is. Yeah, that's actually pretty long. That might work. So anyway, you get the parts like right over here where it's a little deeper. I just want to get the idea of how deep the water was. But yeah, I think this is about where me and my pops had came and stopped. There's just a lot going on out this direction. But it's nice though. I mean, there's definitely nothing like fish-like living in here. There's no like swimming fish creature, you know, like none of that kind of stuff living in here. But it's probably definitely a great place for the deer and the possum and all that kind of creature to come down here and get a taste, you know, get a view. So it's not really that deep. I'm gonna show you where I'm at now. It's a nice spot. So see, I grabbed me a big old stick so I could have something to show depth, because you guys can't really see, you know, the tip of the stick is dry. But water's not really that deep. You know, it's partial. It's about a foot or so in that spot. It's a little deeper over this way as the water calms down. So this is, I think, where I was at last time when I said the waters are like 2 to 3 feet deep. It is about 2 to 3 feet deep in that area. But then as you can see, there's all kinds of trash in here because people are people, and that's just how shit gets sometimes. And it's got a bank here. It's all rock. I kind of want to see if I can get to that, but it just keeps going all the way out that way, out to the street where, you know, it's actually a main road there. It's the only way, you know, to get to this neighborhood. So I'm not really sure how to get over there without climbing, but at least I'll go look. All kinds of stuff out here. I'm just trying to keep my balance. Looks like there's a way down over here. I mean, it just keeps going. That's my neighborhood. I got back behind another neighbor's house. This kind of just goes on. It's just down trees everywhere. Are they being bit and chewed off? Because that would let me know that there's a... Yeah, I was right. There are beaver dams here. Oh, look at this. I was looking at this piece of wood here, and you can see by the marks, that's not a saw. Those are teeth marks. And I'm looking at all these trees. I'm like, all these trees are down. But if you look this way, look at that. They're out here just chopping trees down left and right. There's trees down everywhere. So there's definitely like some nests for beavers. I think those are beaver dams right there, to be honest with you. So that's really what I think is going on. We definitely got some beavers in the building. Awesome. Well, I guess that means we do got a little bit of everything out here. And to find a way down. All right, here's the thing. I thought beavers only lived where there was fish and stuff. Like, isn't that what beavers eat? Don't they eat like fish and stuff like that? So if that's the case, why would they be damming up this stream here that has no visible creatures in it? All right, I'm in the creek. We're here. It's flowing like Bill Owen, like your boy Flair say. She flowing. Should have asked my daughter to come out here, see how far she's gotten. But she's in school right now, so that's not something we can do at this time of the day. Daddy just happens to have one last free moment on his hands, and I am going to use it to explore. Hopefully not hurt myself. The one's not too deep. Felt like I just felt some water, so if there's a hole in my boot, there's a snake in my boots. Can I get over here? That would be nice to be able to step up. Yeah, I can. Awesome. Now that I made it to the other side of the water. We're doing good. Water's on that side now. But now I'm just kind of scanning the water. It's real pretty. It's real nice. Actually, the sun has come up a little bit. It's kind of warm now. I gotta put too many layers on anymore. But now I see it's so much louder back that way. Oh yeah, that is definitely a beaver dam. That's like, I've never seen a beaver dam in real life. Holy moly. Holy moly. I've never seen a beaver dam in real life. I live in the country, but I'm not from the country. That, my dears, is a beaver dam. Just right down there. I knew this thing was dammed up. I was like, something is dammed up this water. That is the biggest beaver dam I've ever seen. I'm going to eventually get closer to it from the side because I don't know what beavers do. I ain't trying to walk up on no crazy ass beavers. So, yeah. Here's the main road there. We're getting closer to it. Yeah, I'm probably officially on someone else's property at this point. But I'm just trying to see if there's any kind of living creatures, any kind of organisms in this water. And right now it don't look like it. Yeah, all this is all flattened out. And like something is walking or crawling or something to this area. But yeah, here's another shot from this angle. Alright, see this is a small tunnel, but it's all still funneling in from out this way. Comes down. Now this is pretty deep right here. That's definitely enough to go up past your knees and into your boots. So I'm definitely not walking down there. That's the other side of that nest in the middle of this thing, because you can see all the broken branches stuck into it. I'm pretty sure, because if you look, you guys can't might see it, but you see how it gets really dark right here? There's so much depth right there all of a sudden. Like that is a full-on dive to go up under that beaver hut, which is freaking awesome. Because I, again, am not a real, like I am not like out here outdoors country. So I've never seen these things with my eyes. I know they existed, but I've never seen them with my eyes. So to get this close is awesome. To be able to see this stuff is awesome. There's also an abandoned shed there. Not going in there. Guys, give me enough thumbs up though. I may go check it out. I'm not into that creepy crawly stuff in my face kind of deal. But yeah, other than that, it's just kind of slow trickles on this side. Filming just in case I go down, because yeah, this stuff is slippery and muddy. It's like super soft. Ugh. Super soft. Yeah, this is nice. Can't even front. Looks like a manhole covered in the water. But there's most definitely nothing living in this creek. It just goes on and on that way to no end. That's awesome. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Well, let's go back the other direction, because there's way more the other way than there is this way. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, this is nice. Anyway, I was expecting it to be very nice. I was expecting to have a good time out here and see some cool stuff, and I have. Because I did not know all this kind of stuff was out here. Like, where did some of this stuff even come from? Like, is this man-made? Did somebody do this? Look at this. Look at this rock formation. Like, that's normally something that us humans would do. Just pour some sand and rock down. Like, 'cause I don't think there's that kind of rock in this area. You know, that's got to be dump or runoff from somebody dumping something. Big stones, all these stones that are in here. I think that's what that was. This is somebody's runoff. As you can see, there's a big old berm up here. This is a big old hill. I have no idea what's at the top of this hill. And that hill goes for a while. You know, so It's just a lot of different things going on. Private property, no trespassing. Yeah, I know. I know how you feel. So let's get back to the other side. Yeah, buddy, I done made it. There's some very beautiful scenery out here. Like, this goes on for quite some time back that way. I done made it back to where my house is. That's me right here on the top of the hill. So that was quite interesting. It actually wasn't that bad, you know. But now that I know that there are no fish in this water, now it's just a creek, you know. Something to do when you're outside, something to play with. But I am seriously considering using it as a testing ground, since there is very deep puddles that I could throw baits into, just to see how they swim and how they interact with water, and you know, which techniques look good when you're using them. That kind of stuff that I can feed back to you guys, so that you can see what to do when you got your rod and reels in the water with the lure on the end that you've possibly never seen or used before. You throw it in some water with a camera, you get to see its action against current, you know, all that stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed that little monetary exploration. Sorry, my finger was in the way. Hope you guys enjoyed a little monetary exploration. Just wanted to get out here and take a quick peek. You know, this is the furthest into that creek I've ever been. So it was nice to be able to get out and do that and see what it's looking like. There's still more creeks to explore, but that kind of leads right into people's homes. So going that way is not really sufficient, because it just like runs off into people's houses, like the houses be behind everybody's house. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for exploring with me, taking that journey with me. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to expect. It was pretty awesome. If you like this kind of stuff, just give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what you got going on, how you felt. And I will make sure that if this is your thing, we get more of this kind of stuff done. If you want to see the other side, let me know. If you want to see that shack, let me know. There's plenty of stuff to explore in this area at this time with this opportunity that I've been granted. And I'm looking forward to it. So stick with me, stay tuned, man. Catch you guys on the next one. Khalil G, Real Gang, I'm out.